just like that, we have our 4 representatives who will be representing Africa at the 2023 FIFA and the 17 FIFA World Cup. So Senegal, who were the first to qualify, Morocco, then today we had Mali, then finally Burkina Faso. So these 4 countries will be representing Africa at the 2023 and the 17 World Cup. But let me talk first about the quarter-final clashes, my thoughts about the game generally. So the first game, Senegal versus South Africa, I think this was one of the non-matching games of the competition. First of all, South Africa struggled and finished as the 3rd place runner-up, and Senegal won their group, which included a host. They beat everyone by 7-0. That's the aggregate scoreline if you combine all their 3 matches. So they were from the start the superior side, and that showed right from the start of that game. They were no match for, that is, South Africa. Complete dominance right from the start to the end, and they won by 5-0. But I also think that South Africa really did themselves some harm because they panicked in a lot of moments. A lot of their star men failed to actually show up because they were all panicking. Even Mabina, who we saw was very good in the first 3 games in the group stages, even failed to show up because they were all panicked facing Senegal. So I think Senegal has my money as the best team of the round so far, beating South Africa by 5-0. Then we saw the second game, that's Morocco against Algeria, and I think this game intrigued me a lot. First of all, the rivalry between the 2 sides. I'm sure a lot of you do know. If you don't know, well, there is this rivalry between Morocco and then Algeria, which stems from political view and also to footballing view. So even to the footballing view, the last chance, which was held in Algeria, Morocco did not show up, all because of this rivalry between the 2 sides. The game was enjoyable to watch. The fans cheering on, that is, the home team, the Algerians, and then the Moroccans also displaying bit of it. I think Morocco really impressed me in that game. They have what I call ballers, kids who can actually play football in the Moroccan team. Very skillful and tricky and pacey young players, and I think they are one to watch out for. But the game actually lived up to its expectations. Even though Morocco created the better chances overall, I think Algeria also had their moment, and this game could have easily been a game of 2 halves if Morocco were not clinical in terms of finishing the chances they created. So I think that was my game of the round in terms of what brought out the real challenge between the 2 sides, Morocco, Algeria. And I think Algeria really gave Morocco a run for their money, but the host unfortunately had to bow out at the quarterfinal stage, and they won't be at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. But for Morocco, they keep rising and they keep growing. I think the growth in Moroccan football has really been amazing. So I really enjoyed that game. Then to the games we saw today, the first game was between Congo, Brazzaville, and then Mali. And I think the quarterfinal stages showed us as to why some teams finished as the 3rd place team and some teams finished on top of their group. And we saw that clearly also from the game today. Mali, very dominant right from the onset. But unfortunately, that game ended by 3-0 in favor of Mali. It was a good scoreline, in my opinion, for Mali. Congo missed the penalty right at the end of the game, but then it still would not have been enough to see them come into the game and Mali going to the World Cup. I think Mali have actually produced one of the best sides of the tournament so far. Together with Senegal, those 2 teams are yet to concede a goal at this competition. And don't forget, these 2 teams are also from the same division, that is the WAFU Zone A division, Mali and then Senegal. And even if Gambia had appeared, I'm sure they would have also done a lot of miracles at this tournament. Then the final game of the stage, which was Nigeria and then Burkina Faso. And I think this game had everything you wanted in terms of entertainment, in terms of chances being created by both sides. I think they were all both available. Nigeria, actually, I think they should have actually scored more goals in this game because right from the start of the game, they created a lot of chances. And Nigeria, who won the WAFU Zone B division and were one of the favorites to actually win this competition, they actually came to this competition with Burkina Faso. So Nigeria won when they played in the WAFU Zone. Nigeria won. They came to the AFCON, and where it mattered the most on going to the World Cup, Burkina Faso won that game. So Burkina Faso won by 2-1, and they'll be going to the World Cup to represent Africa at the 2023 FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Let me know which of the games was your favorite in the comment section.